Hey folks, welcome to Maverick Gunworks today. We're going to do a little trigger massaging on a Smith & Wesson model 642-1. You can see here that the gun is not loaded. First thing I'm going to do before we even start is we're going to do a trigger pull test to make sure we know where we are before we do anything to it. This is a double action only 5-shot revolver made in the US. So we'll do our little trigger pull test here. And my gauge calibration only goes out to 8 pounds, but I can pretty well see close to what it's going to be as I pull through. The trigger gauge actually bottomed out before it tripped, so it's somewhere in the neighborhood of about 12 pounds it looks like. I need to get a different gauge, I guess, for something this heavy. Anyway, we'll take it apart right quick and give you an idea on what the thing looks like on the inside if you've never seen one of these. All the little components on the inside of it. And we'll go ahead and take the side plate off. Okay. And talk a little bit about what's involved with the trigger work. We're going to take every component in this gun out of it. There are certain places we will do polishing, honing on it, and maybe do some changes on some springs. See if we can't make it more user-friendly. Is what the gentleman is looking for, so you can stay on target a little better. And here we're going to pop the side plate off, and it's not going to hurt the gun at all. We're going to take a plastic hammer and pop the grip below where the side plate is, and here it goes. It will pop off. There it goes. That way you don't touch the plate and you're not scratching anything on the gun. And the plastic hammer is not going to hurt anything as far as the frame goes. All right. And now we see there are the internal workings of your Smith & Wesson 642. We're going to take everything out of it. We'll do a little polishing on all the different interconnecting points where the friction would be. And we'll come back in a little while. It'll take me a couple hours to do this work. We'll come back after a while and show you the results, and we always do a test fire too to make sure the gun functions like it should before we give it back to the customer. So we'll come back and see us in a little while. Alright folks, we're back after we did the trigger work on this Smith & Wesson, and now the first thing I want to show you is that the gun is empty. Alright, and we've had time to take it out to the range and did test firing. So I have confirmed that it does work like it should. There's not been a misfire. It has a really good impression on the primer of the cartridge. So we had real good results with it. And we're going to see what our trigger pull gauge is. Right now about 7.5 pounds, what it looks like, maybe 7 3/4. And that's after we have finished the work. So we went from basically from about 12 to 14 pounds down to less than 8 pounds anyway. It's much smoother than it was before. And for the folks that may have an issue with hand strength or not being able to pull the trigger like they'd like to from the factory, it is possible to get a much smoother and easier trigger pull, and again still be consistently operational. So, hopefully that'll help you guys. If you have any questions about that, come check us out at Maverick Gunworks.